like, if you want to create a system of income around poetry, it's like poetry and, right? It's like, for instance, like poetry and mental health, poetry and grief, you know, poetry and we had a member that was working on poetry and like helping like male youth, you know, like it's like positive influences and things like that, you know.
Yeah.
So like once you have those two things, then it's not limiting. In fact, I think it's more it opens up so many ideas and partnerships and projects you can work on. So basically we're doing a workshop. And so one of the things I was asking myself, so in case you're just joining us, one of the things I'm doing is I'm combining my main business. So I've been a teacher, I have my own teaching business. And basically I'm like, how can I connect this teaching with poetry? And this is the end result. So I'm doing a workshop, an online workshop on the 29th. It's a workshop called Text to Life. And so basically it's going to help people, especially American English learners who are interested in sounding more natural. What we're going to do is we're going to take a poem and we're going to talk about some strategies and things to read it out loud in a way that doesn't just sound like you're reading out loud in like elementary school. Like, no, it's actually going to sound like human and natural and conversational and things like that. The way the workshop works, there's a couple different tiers. So the first tier is like $50 to attend. You can be on screen with me and you'll get to do exercises with me. Okay, and I've limited that to 5 spots, of which 3 of them are filled, and then there's been a lot of interest, so I'm guessing we'll fill the other 2 seats over the next 2 to 3 days. And then there's also just like a webinar viewer option, so people who just want to watch will be able to do that as well. And that one is $20 per seat. Once the video course is done, what I can do is I can put it onto my website. So we have like a website for the business.
Yeah, website.
Yeah, website. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Some of us have websites, some of us should have websites.
You know, here's the thing. I had literally nothing to follow.
Some of us start our own businesses but don't have a website to direct people to. And sometimes other people reach out to their friends and be like, hey, I'm trying to find your friend. Where do I send them? It's like, that's a great question. Anyways.
Go in here. Find out. You find me in your heart.
So one of the things is, so I've created other video courses before as well. So this is something that I can add on to our catalog of video courses, so other people in the future, they can see it and also purchase it. I can also bundle it with other video courses, like, hey, if you get like, you know, these 3 or 4 video courses, you only get charged like a single price. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's, you know, all told, I'll probably earn about $250 for the 90 minutes, more or less. And then after that, you know, the potential is as much as I want to market it. It could make thousands of dollars. It could just make the initial. It all depends on how much you want to push it. If you're trying to create a business around your writing, I think it's hard to just approach it as, here's my poem. Like, I'm going to make everything around like here's my own like book of poetry and stuff like that. Like, I think that certainly can work, but I think we need to think a little bit bigger, and we also need to be thinking about impact on people's lives. This is a workshop that is, I'm adapting poetry to people learning American English.